Hey guys, it's MoonCuber here. Today we're gonna make a review of one very interesting puzzle. It's simple and complicated at the same time, usual and unusual, and furthermore, it's named after famous Erno Rubik. But it's not a Rubik's Cube. Well, do you have any guesses? Ta-da! This is Rubik's Clock! Just kidding! Here's the Rubik's Clock. This is the first time when I hold this puzzle in my hands, and even more, we'll try to solve it. Let's do this together! We'll see how Rubik's Clock works, what the principles of its solving, what time it shows, and actually which of 18 dials I should look at. Come on and join me, it will be very interesting. Clock as a puzzle appeared a long time ago. However strange, it was not invented by Erno Rubik, although it's called by his name. This puzzle was invented and patented by Christopher Weeks and Christopher Taylor, and the Hungarian professor and inventor Erno Rubik, in turn, bought the patent of this puzzle and started to sell it since 1988. That means that Rubik's Clock is already 33 years old. It's older than me! The Rubik's Clock that you see in my hands is a product of QiYi MoFangGe company. This Rubik's Clock is the most technologically upgraded and therefore the most popular among professional speedcubers. And a little later I'll tell you why. Okay, let's have a close look at this puzzle. Here is one of the most interesting moments – unboxing time. First of all, let's look at the box. It reminds me something… Yeah, exactly! They look very similar. So what's inside? Okay, opening carefully. Here we go. Here is QiYi Rubik's Clock. Everything looks so minimalistic and simple. The box and design are made with style. What time is it now? There is also a puzzle stand. That's how you can put the clock. And there are some additional stuff here. Pamphlet with tutorial how to solve this puzzle. And the brand cards, the pictures of the clock, the designer. Okay. The clock is a two-sided round disc, and there are 9 dials which are located on both sides, at the front and on the back, so there are 18 dials in total. The clock hands on each of these dials can be set in different positions, so the solved state of the puzzle is a case when all 18 dials on both sides are at the 12 o'clock position. So they look up. This position is marked here with special red notches. The clock hands are controlled with help of 4 wheels on the corners and 4 buttons in the middle. The wheel turns the hand of the dial located next to it, and when the button is unpressed, the other 3 hands of the dials can turn simultaneously. Thus, using all the buttons and wheels, it's necessary to bring all the disassembled dials to the state of noon or midnight if you like. At the moment, solving this puzzle seems impossible. Actually, it's not. And now, let's talk about why the Rubik's Clock from QiYi is so popular and highly recommended. The fact is that there are 204 small and 4 big magnets inside the body of the clock from QiYi for the smooth and precise operation of the entire mechanism. Sounds amazing! There is such an elegant and carefully thought-out structure inside this small puzzle. I haven't had a chance to try clocks from the other manufacturers yet, but considering the reviews of many speedcubers, the previous models of clocks don't have the best and easy turning. Besides, the magnetic versions of this puzzle appeared quite recently. And now it's time to try this puzzle in action. At the moment we will just randomly scramble it, and at the same time we'll check an accuracy of the mechanism. It works incredibly cool and so accurately. The wheels turns with pleasant clicks. It's clear how many turns are made, and the 4 magnetic buttons are pressed without any effort at all. Nothing will waste extra seconds in this clock when solving with timer. The clock from QiYi works as the real clock, that's for sure. Sorry for tautology. Everything turns perfectly. Just listen to the sound. What else should I say? Of course, I need to point out the black and white contrast color scheme. Both the background and the dials and the notches are clearly visible. Some speedcubers also like to do a custom painting of the base of the clock. QiYi themselves produced a limited series of colored clock in pink and blue pleasant shades. And now I'm gonna solve the clock for the first time. To be honest, I'm a bit lucky, because I know the basis of how to solve a Rubik's clock. That is why, in my case, it won't take me too much time. Otherwise, I thought that I would spend maybe several hours or even more. But now I think everything will be quick. Or it will not be. Okay, now the clock is fully scrambled and ready to be solved for the first time by me. Let's go then! So now I think that should be done. Let's check the other side. Yes! Yes! Yes, it's solved! I solved my first clock ever! Woohoo! And now it's time to solve the clock with timer. Maybe I managed to make sub 30? Well, we'll check this now. Playing seriously. Mat, timer, and I'm ready. At the moment I'm scrambling the clock again in random order, because I don't know full notation actually and how to scramble the clock correctly, and I don't want to spend the time on that. This may be a topic for my next video. And now I'll better focus on my solves. Alright, let's start. Well, the first solve turned out to be longer than I expected. Not even under a minute. It's 1 minute 26 seconds, oh my god. And the solving is harder than it can seem from the first sight. I prefer to try one more time. One minute 6 seconds. To be honest, I don't have a goal to reach great solves at the moment, because I'm solving this puzzle for the first time and fast solves demand time and practice. No, I'm just solving the clock for fun and for my entertaining. Yes, less than a minute. 57 seconds, first sub 1. Yeah, that's cool. "46 seconds. Sub 40, 39 seconds. "34. Yeah, I got it! I got it! First sub 30! Yes! 27 seconds! At last! Haha! By the way, do you know how to solve a Rubik's clock? And what are your average and single times? Let me know in the comments section, it will be interesting for me to read this. And if you still don't know how to solve this puzzle, you should definitely give it a try. And speaking of, it's not very complicated. By the way, the clock is one of the official disciplines of World Cube Association. So the next time when I will attend speedcubing competitions, I will probably take part in Rubik's clock discipline. Of course, it's absolutely necessary to practice a lot and better learn some advanced techniques, but this is another story. Thank you guys for staying with me today. I hope that this video was interesting for you. Subscribe to my channel, leave your likes and comments. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Peace!